Okay, good morning. What's the date? The 16th of April, 2026, Thursday, coming at you live and direct from Honolulu. All right, so here's the story. Went to bed last night, woke up at 3, no alarm, had my alarm set for 4:30, but was lying there awake at 3 a.m., so I decided to get up, see if I could trade the market open. Now, I had a really good feeling about today, and the reason is because, yesterday was fine. I had a little trade that was all right. But yesterday, there was a small stock that ran like 800%. And there was a couple other ones that went over 100%. When that happens, what I've learned and what I'm told every time it happens is that the following day, the morning is always going to be opportunity. And the reason is because of that stupid term, FOMO, which is an acronym for fear of missing out. I used to think that was just like a social thing. You're afraid that you're going to miss a good night out with your friends or something, but no. In the market, FOMO is absolutely a real human emotion, and it gets crowded. So for everyone like myself that missed that huge stock yesterday, there's people that made a lot of money. They're all up, ready to go, and they're all looking for the same thing. They're all looking at the same scans. What's popping up in pre-market? And I gotta stay quiet. It's only 4 a.m. here. So, anyways, I'm glad I woke up because I just had 2 good trades. Both of them are going bananas, and I got in and out clean. One of them was 15%. The other one was 10. So I've made 25% between my 2 trades, and I've had my strongest day in weeks. So I am not going to trade anymore today. I am done. I'm only a third of the way through my coffee. All right, so let's go over the trades. The first one I did was BTOG. BTOG. Oh my God, did you die? What the hell is this thing? This is a finance company, cryptocurrency in China with 5 employees. See, these aren't stocks you buy and hold. You get in and out. They're junk. This is shit. 5 employees in China, and they have a publicly traded company? It's gonna be bullshit. It's gonna go up and down. Anyway, here we go. So this one was on the radar. The signal, I got in a little bit after the signal. The signal was at 395. I got in it for what did I get in at? 437 because it had so much room, right? So even though it was after the signal, it had a lot of room. And look at what I did. I didn't get greedy. I got to my 15%, and then I saw this and I'm like, oh, all right. So I got out. Look at what happened after I got out. Ho, 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 ho. That's why they teach us to use stop losses. Anyways, made 15% on this trade. That's my best one in a while, a couple weeks. Number 2, this bonkers stock. Let's see, this one, West Northwest, 425 to 465. So that's 10%, not too bad. Oh, there's the line. I already drew it. So there's my trade right there. Just channel traded between this, and look, this one, same thing. Now, I'm gonna do my best to not care that I just had a really good morning. The reason is because part of this learning curve, and I'm gonna say this so that it gets into my brain, part of the learning curve, one of the things with the discipline is to not get emotional with your trading. The reason is because when you do that, that's when you start breaking rules. So you can't care when you have a bad day. You can't care. If you care, then you're gonna do stuff like trying too hard, trading too many times, sizing up. You're gonna try to get your money back if you care. If you don't care because you're only losing so much, you're protecting yourself. You're never gonna blow up your account, right? If you got $2,000 in your account and you lose $20 in a day, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? It's so hard to learn that. because you feel like you just threw $20 out the fucking window. But that's not what's going on. It's a process. You got to think of a line going up, and instead of it going up straight, it goes up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. But it's going up and down, and the lows are higher and the highs keep getting higher. That's what this is. And it's against our nature. It really is. It's against everything in life that we do. It's the opposite reaction. And so I had a few moments where I felt really, really happy, and now I'm just trying to calm down. Because of course it feels good when you win, but if you get too involved emotionally, it just ruins it, right? Because right now, if I get too happy about these 2 wins, I'll trade again, right? Just like if you get too upset, if you lose and you'll trade again to try and get it back, if you get too stoked about your wins, you're going to try to get another one. And that's what people do when they're gambling. They try to keep that high going. It feels good to win. But it's really, really hard to stop. Really, really hard. That's the shit that takes 3 to 5 years if you're doing this part-time, and 2 years. That's the learning curve. It's not understanding these charts. Okay? That just takes time. It takes a few weeks, right? And you get better. This is all technical analysis, okay? And the reason why I make fun of these stocks is because most of these companies, according to all the mentors, most of these companies in 5 years, they won't even exist. They're all gonna, most of them are gonna fail because they're junk. That's why they move so quickly. That's why they're so volatile, and that's exactly what we do as day traders. We live on volatility, we live on movement, we get in and we get out and we go on with our day. So, pretty stoked right now. Should be some decent surf this morning. Had some good surf after work last night. Surf's back in town, so summer season's on. This is a really long video, I'm gonna stop. So, all right, good job today, Josh Brown.